This is the book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 7, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Be ye not troubled, for such things must need be, but the end shall not be yet. This is the book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 8. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be earthquakes in divers places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Akarkadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim scattered through four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And I say shalom to the Akim out there. And this is a sit-down lesson that I want to bring out from ArabNews.com as of September 27, 2023. And it reads, it says, a Syrian Democratic Forces fighting with its colleagues in Syria, northeastern Deir Ezzor province. As it says, 25 are dead in fierce new fighting in Deir Ezzor, if I pronounced that right. It says, and at least 25 people have been died in 2 days of fierce clashes between fighters of the loyal to the Assad regime and the Kurdish-led forces to the Dahilbin area of Deir Ezzor province in eastern Syria. The Kurdish-led Syrian Democratic Forces said that they have driven out the regime gunmen who had infiltrated the area after gun battles erupted on Monday. And it says at least 90 people were killed in the same area this month in 10 days of fighting between the SDF and the armed Arab tribesmen. It says Britain-based monitor the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights said the last clashes erupted with pro-regime fighters cross the Euphrates River, which separates the position in the southwestern Deir Ezzor from the SDF in the northeast. It had 21 of the dead were regime loyalists and 3 were SDF fighters. A woman also was killed. It says the SDF and the loyalist fighters have crossed the Euphrates undercover under a indiscriminate bombardment of its positions. It says that the SDF responded by bombarding the right bank of the river, which is controlled by the regime troops, which support the Iranian-backed militants. The Kurds form a majority in the core of the area of the SDF control in the northeastern and northern Syria, but the several areas that they captured in that campaign against the Daesh and Arabs form of the majority. And it says, according to the observatory, which have a wide network of sources inside Syria, and some of the Arab fighters who fouls to government-held territory after the previous clash took part in this week's assault. It says the FDF was Washington's main Syrian ally in its fight back against the Daesh, which culminated in the militants' defeat in their last Syrian foothold on the left bank of the Euphrates in 2019. And this is the book of bring out the scripture. It's the book of 2nd Ezzor. And this is the book of 2nd Ezzor, chapter 15 and verse 16. For there shall be sedition. I'm gonna start at verse 15. Salakia, my apology. This is 2nd Ezzor, chapter 15 and verse 15. For the sword and the discretion draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. And this is 2nd Ezzor, chapter 15 and verse 16 of the apocryphal books of the Holy Scriptures, and it reads, For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying from ArabNews.com. as of September the 27th, 2023, as it says again, 25 dead in fierce new fighting in Deir Ezzor, which is in the northeastern and northern part of Syria. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Makar Kadash. Shalom to the elders for pushing the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered in the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.